Nibinamik First Nation, also known as Summer Beaver, is nestled on the shores of beautiful Nibinamik Lake. The community is located about 500 kilometers north of Thunder Bay, Ontario. Established in 1975, community members initially built homes from the natural environment. Nibinamik First Nations has continued to grow through the skills and determination of community members to provide safe and healthy homes. Nibinamik First Nation developed and created a housing policy with the collaboration of the community members, housing committee members, and chief and council. Nibinamik housing community members began the development of the housing policy in July 2016 under the Department of Indigenous Services Canada. An application under the 2016 Capacity Development Fund specifically supported the First Nation in their goal to manage their own housing program. The community also received funding for the construction of 1 fourplex and 1 duplex, as well as support for renovations. The housing policy was designed by and for the community to ensure the fair distribution of homes and outline the responsibility for taking care of the homes is agreed upon by all community members. This will ensure it will be sustainable for years to come. This housing policy connects community values to how housing is managed. Over the course of 2 years, Nibinamik First Nations worked closely with Ryerson University to get the housing policy underway through collaboration with the community. More than 100 community members of all ages participated in workshops, interviews, and discussions that would lead to the development of the housing policy. The community members' involvement in the development of the housing policy was focused on sharing values, knowledge, and experience to ensure common understandings were established for the maintenance and development of the housing system in Nibinamik.
How they wanted their houses, pretty much what they wanted in the policy and what they would like to see happen and the changes. Yeah, they had fun, like we made it a fun thing, like something even the kids attended to the elders, so we made it enjoyable and like a learning experience.
The new housing policy will not only establish regulation and structure for the First Nation, but also benefit the overall health of the community. The idea of healthy homes meeting healthy lives motivates the members of Nibinamik.
Yes, it's going to meet the community needs. If we do this together, we're going to have a healthy community.
It's very, very important. Probably the most important because it is their policy. It's a community-driven policy, so.
Along with the development of a housing policy, the involvement of the community members led to the formalization of a housing committee. The housing committee's responsibility is to help implement the housing policy and act as a leader for all future housing projects in Nibinamik.
Gives us, some direction and guidance. It obviously told me that since the community developed it, there's a need for this community. We need better homes.
So when they have a new house, they have to have this responsibility now. So we have to teach them to take care of their house.
The housing policy is a 28-page document that covers the details surrounding the purpose of the housing policy, the housing committee, current occupants, applicants, and administration. These sections include guiding values and principles, the responsibility of the housing committee, guidelines for current occupants, the housing agreement, the roles and responsibilities of the band versus community members, absence guidelines, applying for housing, and housing wait lists.
But I know that with this policy that we have, it's going to be something to follow for everybody, not just up here, but to think about the people, because it's their voice, I think, that needs to be heard as well, because it's their homes, they live in it. Basically is a guideline that's written down that we can follow.
The housing policy was designed to cover all aspects of housing in the community while respecting the needs and wants of its members. community members will have a document to refer to that reflects the values of Nibinamik First Nation and ensures the fair treatment of everyone. The future of housing in Nibinamik will be focused on this housing policy. It was developed by the community for the community. Congratulations, Nibinamik First Nations, on your housing policy.
It was very rewarding. Very. I'm almost overwhelmed by how rewarding it is.